Hey everyone, this is Demari. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And today I'm going to be doing the Shadow Work Tarot reading for the sign of Leo. Please keep in mind, this is a general reading and it's also timeless. So this can be in relation to events that have already taken place in the past, things that are currently playing out in your environment at this time, or things that may come up in the near future. However, I do feel you'll receive this message at the time when you need to hear it. With regards to the spread, I'll be putting one of three oracle cards. So we'll start firstly with the Dark Mirror. We'll then get a card from the Moonology and then one from the Angelarian deck. With regards to the tarot, I'll be pulling cards from the Beautiful Creatures second edition deck. So let's get into your reading, Leo. So just while I'm shuffling, I want to say a quick thank you to everyone who's been liking, commenting, subscribing, and even sharing my videos. It means a lot to have your continued support, so thank you so much for being a part of this community. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do, and don't forget to hit the notifications bell so you're informed of when your next set of readings go up on the channel. If you'd like a personal reading with myself, you can find the information in the description box below. So, into your reading, Leo, the card you got from the Dark Mirror deck is Perchance to Dream. Hopefully you can see that. Not too much glare. Perchance to Dream. So there's something that you were once wishing for. I feel like it's something that... I think it's at the crux of your soul's desire, but there's a lot of fear attached to it. So often you'll psych yourself out of believing that this is even obtainable, because to pursue something that you hold so dear to yourself means risking not having it as well. You know, it's kind of easier fantasizing about something than pursuing it. So I feel like, yeah, there is a lot of fear surrounding the pursuit of a dream, right? So perhaps you were told growing up that, oh, why are you, putting your head in the clouds, getting caught up in fairy tales, things that are too good to be true. You may have had grown-ups around you that weren't very encouraging, right? That didn't really put stock in your ideas or value your dreams. So that made you question it growing up, right? It made you feel like, yeah, this is ridiculous, this is silly. Why am I putting my energy and heart into something that's not real, right? And that's sad. It's sad when we kind of get psyched out of believing in ourselves and our dreams. But I feel like that's kind of what's happening with you right now. You're kind of having that internal battle between, giving up on a dream and pursuing it. So let's see what the Angelarian deck has to say with regards to this. See if there's any messages from the divine at this time that can help. Okay, so you have Israfel, Angel of Song, right? So this card is very significant. When this card comes out, it essentially tells you that time's up, that, decisions need to be made, choices need to be weighed up. There may be some information or something you're overlooking at this time, so that's going to be very significant. So do be careful with that if that's the case. If you feel like you're trying to weigh up whether or not to pursue something, but you feel like some information is being intentionally hidden from you, right? There may be a reason for that. I do feel there's a warning there, because there is a reason why that piece of information is being it's being hidden from your line of sight for a reason, okay? Because if this is brought to your awareness, it will change things, right? So you need to uncover what that is, because I feel like it's something significant, right? So just be aware of that. When it comes to the signs associated with this card, in case there is a deeper personal message from you for you at this time that is delivered by the divine, we'll just go to Israfel's energy and see what the signs or symbols are for this energy. But I feel like you're going to unveil a truth here, right? And it's something that you need to be aware of, because there's a warning attached to it, okay? So, because ultimately it's going to affect your choices. It's going to affect, like I say, your decision regarding whether or not you pursue something. So the signs for this is a horn, the setting sun, a flame, okay? a horn, the setting sun, a flame. So any of those signs could come up in your environment that hold your attention, that somehow seem there's a deeper significance around that. If that's the case, pay close attention to what's happening at that time, because there may be a very specific warning or message being delivered to the divine that's going to bring whatever this is to light. Okay, so just be mindful if that's the case. Let's go over to the Moonology deck now and see what else we can uncover. What energies can we reveal? What advice is going to help you? Guidance from the Mother Moon. Okay, so you have new moon in Aries. It's time to take action. So that's significant considering we just had a new moon, but in the sign of Scorpio, right? So that's all about endings and new beginnings, right? So it's time for you to take action towards this dream, right? To either, well, it's to either give up on it entirely at this point and pursue something else, or to go full steam ahead towards this dream, right? But it's, you know, it's new moon in Aries energy. Okay, so Aries energy is all about new beginnings, being a fire starter, being someone who isn't afraid to rock the boat, to get out there, to do something new, to be creative, to explore possibilities, be a leader, right? So this is the energy that you're kind of being prompted to move towards at this time, to step up as someone who embodies those traits, right? So that you can go full steam ahead towards whichever direction you choose. So now let's see what the tarot has to reveal. So I'm using the Beautiful Creatures deck, as I mentioned, which I really am enjoying using, to be honest. It's very unlike any other deck that I have in terms of the tarot. So yeah, it's just a lot of fun, and also the color is just divine. You know, it's so fitting for my branding, as you can see. So yeah, it's just a lot of fun to use, but let's see what else we can find out here. Okay, so the first card you have, Leo, is the Fool. Okay, so it's just like the energy I was talking about, endings and new beginnings. This is Aries energy again. So Aries is coming up very strong in your reading so far. You could have Aries in your chart or be dealing with an Aries. But regardless, I feel like, yeah, this is all about taking a leap of faith on something that you hold very close to your heart, something you hold very dear. It is a dream, a long-held wish, or a fantasy of yours that you want to make a reality. So you are being prompted at this time to take a leap of faith and pursue your dreams. Okay, so the encouragement for that is present. This card, the first card, is very significant in this reading. So yeah, it's telling you basically to go for it and to not let your fear and naysayers hold you back. The next card you have is the Queen of Wands in reverse. This is specifically Aries energy again, right? So lots of Aries coming up. So with the Queen of Wands being in reverse, I feel like, yeah, there is a need to really take a closer look at what is it that's holding you back, what's stopping you from going towards this dream, okay? Because you're being prompted, you're being guided, you're being encouraged to pursue it, to act, to move forward, to take this new chapter, right? Step out of your comfort zone. But there's something that's stopping you from wanting to do that. There's some fear, right, that keeps you from taking the initiative, as we keep seeing with this chance to dream energy as well. And I feel like it's something that you just don't have, you know, awareness of. There's some information that's purposely being held back, possibly because there's a family member, a friend, or a lover or ex-lover that's trying to prevent you from moving on, moving forward, walking away and pursuing something, okay? Maybe because that involves you leaving, right? Traveling, going elsewhere, or detaching on some level, right? So they're trying to stop you from doing that, right? But I feel like if you find out what this information is, that's going to change everything and you won't be held back anymore. You'll just go full steam ahead. The next card you have is the Page of Wands in reverse. So yeah, I feel like, you know, like I said, there's something that's being kept from you. Someone isn't vocalizing something, right? But I feel like you may get a hint. Someone might drop something because ultimately someone wants to stir the pot. So there's possible that some outside influence will mention something to help you find out what this actually is, right? Because someone, I feel like, is kind of being deceptive here when it comes to whatever you feel is preventing you from moving forward, right? When it comes to the next card, Queen of Swords in reverse, okay, that's Libra energy. So you could have Libra in your chart, be dealing with one. Yeah, I just get the impression that you are just very like confused. You don't know what to do. You're not sure if you should move forward. I feel like you are being manipulated emotionally and mentally at this point in order to prevent you from taking steps forward. However, I feel like, you know, because things are imbalanced, because you are being held back from your true potential and your true north, I feel like this is going to come out though, and it's going to help to restore balance once this information has been brought to light. I feel like it is coming. I'm not seeing it here yet, so it may not be immediately, but I feel like it's going to come out very soon because you are being prepared to take a journey elsewhere. The next card you have is the Knight of Cups in reverse. That's water energy. So this is really speaking of, yeah, the fact that you are not having your feelings, your emotions, you know, your wants are just not being considered at all, to be honest with you. I feel like whoever's around you at this time, I do see two feminine energies that are out of whack, okay? So I feel like people are wanting you to stay where you are, stay in place, because you help to make them feel better. You help to make them feel stable, feel balanced, right? But you need to explore your passions elsewhere. You have a dream that isn't in this environment that you find yourself in, right? And that's why you are having to really take a serious look at the situation and question, what is it that's actually keeping you from moving forward? And I feel like it's because you feel you have some obligation to whoever's tied up into this situation, that you have to support them, that you have to be emotionally and physically available, right, for these people. However, it is preventing you from pursuing your dreams. That is an issue, okay? And the next card to wrap up the reading, you have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So this is it. It's saying, you know, you're giving out all of your time, energy, and focus to these people, but you're not getting the same consideration back, right? You're not getting the same level of support back that you are giving out. Or if you are, the problem is these people don't want you to go because of the support you provide them at a time where they clearly need it, right? You could be dealing, you could have like one of these feminine energies. It doesn't mean it's necessarily a female, it's just their divine feminine is kind of out of whack at the moment. One of them could be a Libra, one of them could be an Aries, okay? So that's possible. That's just what I'm seeing strongly in terms of the signs, right? But I feel like either way, the attention needs to be pulled back towards yourself at this point, because you've literally put your dreams on hold just to be available for these people, right? And I feel like selfishly they are, you know, quite happy to keep you there, and that's why they're hoping that certain information isn't brought to your attention, because that will change everything and you will take this leap of faith. So I'm not sure what that is, right? I'm sure for whoever this is for, you will either find out or you have found out. But I get the impression from the cards we have now is that you haven't been told yet, but you're about to be told, right? By someone who is not an ally, by someone who is not, at least not an ally of the people that are trying to keep you here, right? They have some benefit, right, from stirring the pot in some way. So that's why they're gonna drop some hints. That's gonna get you kind of thinking, and then boom, that's when you realize a truth, or you start a line of inquiry, and then that reveals a truth in the end, right? And then that changes everything. So whatever this truth is that you find out, Leo, it's going to stop you procrastinating, stopping you from, you know, second guessing whether you should pursue your dreams, and you're just going to take that leap forward. So it can kind of actually work out in your favor, to be honest, because I feel like if it wasn't for this coming out, you would stay where you are even though you're unhappy, right? So I feel like this is actually going to serve you, the fact that this outside, you know, enemy or frenemy drops this hint, right? Because it's actually going to reveal the truth, and that's going to give you the you know, the excuse you need to leave the situation behind, because otherwise I don't really see you doing it, Leo. But anyway, I really hope this reading helped. So thanks for watching. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you found it useful, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do, and don't forget the notification bell. And yeah, ultimately, you know, it's your life. No one can tell you what to do, but it seems like, you know, there is a lot of unfairness in your situation when it comes to you being able to go after your true wants, right? So I feel like it's a situation that needed to come to a head. That's why it's playing out the way it is. But ultimately, it is going to serve you in the long run, and it's going to get you back on the path towards your true north, okay? So sending you guys lots of love, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.